In this video, I'm going to show you the #1 strategy to edit together two different parts of the same music track. Did you hear that? Who edited this? That sucks! Stop it! You've probably been here. You got a music track that fits the vibe of your edit. It's dynamic, it has variety. In this case, I want to use the beginning of the song to cover my intro and then transition to something more energetic in the music afterward. The first big mistake a lot of editors make is to slap on a crossfade to connect both of the tracks together. Doesn't sound good. People are gonna notice. Others might give up and reach for that remix tool. Don't you dare! And I'm gonna share why you don't want to use it in a minute. But first, let's deal with the main problem. How do we seamlessly connect two different parts of the same music track? Well, the first thing you need to understand when connecting two parts of a music track together is the timing, the beat. I have this memory from kindergarten, or maybe it was grade 1 or 2 or 3, or I don't know. I had this awesome music teacher and she'd have us chant ta, ta, ti, ti, ta. What she was teaching us is rhythm, and that's all you need to know when working with editing music. See, every song has a structure built around beats and bars. And in most cases, songs are based on 4/4 time. So just go with me here. 4 quarter beats make up a bar or a measure, and you count it like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and you can dish the ands and just go 1, 2, 3, 4. And if I relate this to my kindergarten music class, it sounds something like this. Ta, ta, ta. Those are the quarter notes. 8th notes, T, 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 T. 16th notes, ticky, 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 ticky. It doesn't matter how many times you break up those quarter notes into smaller 8ths or 16ths or the other ones. The amount of notes are always going to fit 4 quarter notes per measure or bar. So that rhythm, that steady pulse, it's what you feel when you're hearing music, and it's what you need to get in tune with if you want to edit music together well. So now I'm sure you're starting to understand how we apply this to our edit. The first thing we want to do is count out the beat of the music you're using. This is optional, but it can be helpful when you're learning rhythm to add markers to the main quarter beats using the marker shortcut M. Make sure that your clip is selected, and then all you got to do is tap M to the beat of the quarter notes. That sounded really cool, super upbeat. So I think we can connect this first portion here with this upbeat, energetic portion. Create that contrast between our intro and the main part of our edit. We have our marked up music track showing all the main quarter beats, which is gonna help you determine how to connect these different segments together. But here's the thing, you can't just cut anywhere. You wanna cut on the downbeat. And the downbeat is typically the first beat in a measure. That's where a change in the music naturally happens. We could take the first beat of a measure and connect it with the first beat of another measure anywhere in our song, and it's gonna sound seamless. We have marker 1, beat 1, beat 2, beat 3, beat 4, and we'll cut on the downbeat, which is beat 1 right here, make a cut, and we're gonna find that really suave, sweet, awesome place right here. And sometimes you have to play a bit more of the track to get back into the counting again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1. Okay, so we have our next downbeat right here. We'll make a cut. We can just ripple edit that together. This isn't quite on the beat. I know it's not. So I'll just nudge that one over. See if we got it. You're just knocked into this video. It's crazy. So once you have your two tracks connected perfectly to match the beats, this is where we can take the rolling edit tool and customize this a bit. Select the edit, the cut on the downbeat, remember? Nudge this edit around. Include that build up to the main big beat. I'll have it cut on the third beat so that we are matching up the main quarter beats from each separate track. Okay, it sounded a bit abrupt, but remember how I said you shouldn't just slap on a crossfade? Well, now that our tracks are connected properly by beat, we can add a crossfade. Just extend that up a bit. Play around with this crossfade and hear how it sounds. Okay, so there you have it. Adding a cross dissolve isn't a beginner's mistake. You can add that. Just make sure that the downbeat of one part of the track matches the downbeat of another part of the track. Remember, the downbeat is beat 1 in the 4 quarter notes within a measure of a piece of music. So now you can connect any segment from anywhere in your song together to customize the vibe of your edit and match that story, that flow. So now with this change, this is what my intro should have been. In this video, I'm going to show you the #1 strategy to edit together 2 different parts of the same music track. That sounds great. Yes, nailed it. You've probably been here. You got a music track that fits the vibe. Now you got a track that keeps its rhythm, flows naturally, and matches the emotion of your story. Because that's really what this is all about, storytelling. Editing isn't just cutting video to music, it's shaping emotion. The music should enhance your story and not distract from it. And this is also why I want my video to end with the natural ending of this song instead of simply fading out the music. And this is a good idea because it maintains some of the dynamics of the song and creates a more intentional sounding ending. Don't you dare use the remix tool. Don't do it. Yes, I know that this tool is designed to solve this exact problem, to fit any length of music to your edit. But here's the thing, you no longer have control over the different emotional shifts from one segment to another in your edit. Instead of music with an emotional journey, controlling the variation and subtle shifts that match the feel of your edit, we're now prioritizing matching the length of the music to the visuals? Why? When using these automatic tools, you're robbing yourself of learning how to edit music, how to feel the rhythm of music. You're letting the software tell your story instead of you. There's no intentionality to it. It's just a random generated musical blip. The results are gonna vary from maybe okay to very, very bad. And then music becomes background noise instead of a storytelling mechanism. Story is your guide, and that means that story is more important than the convenience of using the remix tool. You want to cut the music to enhance the story you're telling. As you continue to understand the beat and feel the beat, your edits will sound smoother. Your story will feel stronger. And your audience is going to respect you more for this and respect your story more. You'll have way more control over your craft with the edit you're working on now and future edits. Watch this video next to continue to learn how to edit with the story in mind. Now, one thing I need to do is edit this track so it closes out the video nicely. Remember, story is your guide. I will see you next time. Bye.